How do you deal with those feelings of love when you are unmarried, especially if there is a love interest involved?
Got that one. No. Got that one. I'm not going to touch that.
That's a very good question. How do you deal with matters of the heart when especially there's a love interest? MashaAllah, Sister Yasmin, she talked about all of we're talking about the end goal, love. So alhamdulillah, that covers part of that. But the practical steps of, you have a love interest, you have to ask yourself, is there something I can actually do about it? Am I at an age where I can actually get married? Is the person that I love or have a love interest in, is he or she at an age where they can get married? Is this something that's feasible? If it's somebody, if you're in a situation where it's not feasible because of age or because of whatever, then it's okay, number one, I should say, it's okay that you think somebody is special, that you have a crush on them. That's normal, right? But that second question is extremely important. Is there anything I can do about it? Number one, if they're already engaged or married, like them and that's it, it's done with. Okay, mashallah, great, he's a great person, now move on. If it's because of age or because of, you've tried for so many years and parents are just saying no, that's another issue. You have to move on. It's not the end of the world, right? If there is something you can do about it, go through the halal means. Don't go through the back door. Don't say, you know what, I want to really get to know this person for 3 months and we're going to meet at Starbucks only, so it's super halal because it's in public. And then we're going to tell our parents, because if I tell my parents ahead of time, they're going to freak out and they're going to force me to marry this person.
We're going to be engaged for 5 years.
And then we're going to be married for 5 years, like engaged for 5 years, and that's another torture that opens a lot of doors for things that could happen, right? Yes, being engaged for 5 years is not a good idea. So go through the front door. Go through the front door. Sisters, if a brother is ready to man up and go talk to your father or your wali, you've got the right guy. This is a good start. If he says, no, you know what, like I said, we have to make sure we have a deep connection. This deep connection that Sister Yasmin talks about, this comes later. You just want to make sure there's some, surface compatibility, there's some place that you can start from to move forward. You go through the right channels. Yes, brothers, you have to go to the sister that you're interested in, her wali. Ask say, may I speak to your father? Yes, you have to do that. If you don't have the courage to do that and you want to go through the back door, already the relationship is starting on the wrong foot. So that would be just a few nuggets of advice, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make that process easy, inshallah.
And if I could just add something, sorry. No, clap for her. I don't want to interrupt. I just wanted to add something, and that is I'm noticing a trend, more so with the coming generations than my generation, I guess. And that is a lot of people just want to chit-chat. You feel me? They just want to chit-chat. And they want to keep chitting-chatting, okay? And chit-chatting. And it's really fun, and it's cool, but don't want to actually commit. Please, to those people say, ain't nobody got time. Please realize that your worth is far too high to waste your time with people just looking to chit chat, okay? If a man, as she said, is actually serious about wanting to get married, he will want to approach your wali, your father, early on in the whole conversation. And if you find that he is absolutely hesitant about that step, then he may be a chit-chatter. And ain't nobody got time for chit-chatters, I promise you. And so what I'll say to you is, please save yourself a lot of headache and heartache and time, and don't even go down that road, all right? So one is, are you at a stage where you can get married? That's very important, obviously. But the other is this person actually serious about getting married, or are they just looking to fill up some time because it's fun? And this whole idea, well, let's just be friends. Oh, no. I'm very serious, and I'm looking for marriage, and I'm not interested in just chit-chatting. So make sure that you have, one of the best indicators is, okay, can you talk to my dad? And realize talking to someone's dad doesn't mean you're gonna do nikah the next day in 24 hours. Talking to someone's dad is just means I'm serious about the intention of marriage. It doesn't mean that now you're khalas, that's it, you're stuck. Talking to someone's dad doesn't mean you're stuck. It just means that I am serious about this process. And we need to reinstitute that tradition. Please, God, let's go back to that. But we as women have to kind of have boundaries. Not kind of, we really have to have boundaries. And men too, brothers too. So I just wanted to add that little thing.